All right, welcome to the relationship show. This woman writes his post. Guy is talking about his ex on a date. I met this guy online, and after a few weeks of chatting, we met. During our date, we talked about our traveling goals and in the future. And somehow he suddenly started talking about his ex-girlfriend who he visited in New Zealand. She says, I said I wanted to travel there someday, and he got reminded of her then, I guess. Is it a red flag if he's talking about her, or shouldn't I care that much about it? I would say it's not going to help your attraction if he's talking about an ex, because it's like, well, if he's talking good about an ex, maybe you have a mindset just like, well, why didn't you go back to the ex then? Or it communicates that he's not over the ex, and it's like, well, do you really want to be with someone who's not over their ex girlfriend? Probably not. So it is a red flag, I would say. And then on the opposite end, if he's talking bad about his ex, then she's going to think, well, if he's talking bad about his ex, if we break up or whatever, he's going to talk bad about me. And I don't want to be in a relationship with someone like that. And it's going to be off-putting. So either way, it's not going to work out very well. If she brings up another situation, if she like brings up about like past relationships, you might talk about it. And if you have to talk about and you're pressed to talk about past relationships, talk about what you learned from the failure. So if like, oh yeah, we weren't really right for each other, we struggled in the relationship, ended up in a divorce, but you know, at the end of the day, I mean, I became so much stronger, and I got those references because I don't really want to go back there again. And it was like a huge learning experience. You know, at the end of the day, I don't really think badly about her. I'm not upset that it ended the way it did, because it's like everything works out for a reason. That's kind of what I figured out, and a lot of good things have come from that, and you know, it's a great learning experience. Something like that, something along those lines. Turn talking about like painful things into learning experiences, and then get off the topic. As far as bringing it up yourself, just as a general rule, do not bring up your ex on dates, especially like the first date. It's not going to say, it's not going to, you know, women want like competition. They want to know that you are popular with women, but they don't want you to rub it in their face. And when you bring up exes, it rubs it in her face and doesn't make her feel good. So I would say do not talk about your exes on dates.